This is the American Rebellion. My name's Jerry. How y'all doing? I'm here with Matty K and the mayor of Voodooville, Nikki Young. We got Tiffany Sullivan. Hey, hope you are all well. Jimmy Collins is here. All right. Two other people that don't comment. All right. So let me bring this down. Oh, look at that. Now it looks all official. Still sucks. Okay. Nick Young is in the comments. Let's talk to the mayor of Voodooville. How is the Voodooville? With the swastika fucking doll head and shit.
It's pretty good.
All right. So was it kids or what?
It's kind of hectic and crazy. Don't know for sure.
Okay.
She has a neighbor that has been a problem.
What are we talking about here?
Somebody left a doll head with somebody drew all over, looked like with Sharpie or something. Right in the middle of the forehead's a swastika. And it's one of those crazy looking dolls. And it's just the head, and it was sitting in her driveway, right down by the sidewalk. I gotta tell you.
Whose driveway was that?
Yes, my daughter.
Jasmine. I gotta tell you. Well, I don't know what to tell you guys. I'm on. So, Larry Burns from Canada's here. Nick, can you see my face?
No.
Really?
I see the scroll.
How about now? Okay, there you are. Happy day.
Yeah, you're back now.
All right. All right. So, Matt, how you doing?
I'm all right. I was just processing the doll head. I guess I don't have all the perspective of it, but I don't know.
Sounds like another fucking well thought out plan from a wacko. I gotta tell you, the thought process in this fucking country for grown peoples at most times and children and others is just fucking odd. I'm sorry. Anyway, more stupid shit's happening in Washington. The Black Panther dude is a hero for playing make-believe. There's more stupid things happening other places.
Yeah.
The end. Have a nice day.
Jasmine Boswick, whatever the fuck his name is.
Yeah. Oh, General Flynn still isn't off the hook because the D.C. Circuit Court said he has to continue on because apparently him being innocent isn't enough to drop for the DOJ to drop the fucking charges. So let's see. We got Max is here and Anita's here, so that's
It's
nice.
the same old.
Yeah.
It's all gonna be the same. You know, another dude.
Yep. One of the Patriot prayer guys where they go around the country being patriots and saying prayers. That's literally what they do. And somebody blew his head off. Apparently they caught the guy. I don't know. Destiny Paris is here. Hello, Destiny. How are you? Not that you ever say hello to me, but I'm always trying to be nice
Oh,
to you.
hell yeah.
Always try to be nice to Destiny, but she never really reciprocate that. But that's right. She says hello to everyone else, but not me. Let's see. Jolene is here. Yeah, see, she's saying hello to Anita, not Jerry. Not Jerry. It's very sad.
You can feel the
That's
love.
because she's
Right there.
here for all of this right here. That's why.
Yeah.
Matt, if I can't even get a hello, you're never getting that. Oh, thank you, Jolene. Destiny, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you. And disregard anything Matt said.
I haven't heard any insane things coming out of the down underville lately. No terrorisms or nothing. Haven't heard much about anything.
Yeah. I can't believe General Flynn starts to go through this shit.
Oh, it's absolutely ridiculous.
And you know what? I think we all knew this wasn't
Somebody
gonna.
needs to put an end to this shit.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all Democrat judges that come and keep this shit going.
Yeah.
Where's the Republican judges to come and say, fuck it?
Yeah, they don't have none in D.C., I don't think.
Well, I saw a couple polls that Trump's whatever in like the black demographic has gone up. He's getting 25% approval.
Yeah.
That's like down to 75, and then they're usually 90 for Democrats or more. Hispanic approval went up a couple points. I mean, there's no way that they can win fair and square.
Just with the black community, 25%. If that's true, the Democrats cannot win whatsoever.
Yeah, but that's just for Trump. That doesn't say anything about the usual suspects in the House and the Senate. And those are major problems too. It's all three of them. It's not just the presidency. Because we're always that close to losing the Senate. If we lose both of them, Trump's going to be
Take what
impeached.
you can get.
Apparently, the intelligence community is not going to be giving verbal briefings to the fucking idiots in the House Intel Committee because they run out and tell everybody. And of course, they've put in criminal investigative.
Yes.
Yeah, and I don't blame him because he's the number one guy doing it. You can bet.
Exactly. Number one leaker.
Yeah, and you know, they're threatening subpoenas and all kinds of shit. He never said he wouldn't, inform them. Be verbally, but he's showing people. When you get a piece of paper, it was like it was just explained. I watched it. Reporter asked, they're going to want to see the picture of the paper. They're going to want to see the actual paper before they, publish anything, either verbally or in the paper or whatever. And, every time I look at Schiff, I want to run to a shower. I swear to God. Are you getting ready for your trip, Jerry? I am.
Oh, he's a greasy bastard, I think.
He is just a slimy. Nothing much happened here in North Korea because we all under martial law.
The fuck do they need a briefing for anyways?
Because they're the Intel Committee and they have the right to know. But they all have these high-end security clearances where they're not supposed to be leaking, non-leakable shit. But of course, with Trump in office, apparently that's okay. And it's always been that way, but now they're trying to stop it. What day am I leaving? I'm leaving Friday morning, probably around 6. Dave,
what did Destiny say? She's under martial law now or something?
Yeah, another day in house arrest paradise, she says. See, nothing much happening here in North Korea because we're all under martial law. Another day of house arrest paradise. And Max is going to the Ukraine apparently to dig up information on Joe Biden. Did you get that picture I sent you, Jerry? I just got on the computer, Tiffany. I had taken a nap this afternoon and didn't get up till 6:15, so I will look at it, but not right now. What was it a picture of? Oh, how's your husband? I meant to ask.
Yeah, it's some weird spilling of blood or something, didn't he, or some shit?
Yeah. They were in Missouri, or wait, Fort Smith emergency room. I guess it's Fort Smith, I think, is in Oklahoma. She says right now she's in St. Louis. I don't know what else she's doing there. So
Maybe they transferred him.
I think she's
those big hospitals.
Probably doing undercover work for the CIA, is what it is. I don't know. So the same bullshit is happening that was happening on Saturday. So I gave it 2 days, nothing changed. What the hell happened? Somebody fell down on a fucking job.
Jesus Christ, you see that the one fucker run up behind the dude down the street? Jesus Christ.
Man, that shit was wild. He tore a mole off his ass. That's what it was from? Tearing a mole off his ass? Really?
Never heard that.
You'd think that, yeah, if I tear this mole off my ass, I'm going to start bleeding. I mean,
yeah.
Will it 15 fucking pounds or what?
I had a wart on my hand I cut off with a K-bar and then bit the rest of it off. It bled for 2 hours. We are in Illinois just now. Oh, you're going to die. Don't go to Chicago, whatever. Why are you in Illinois? Why? Why would anyone go to Illinois? Why would anyone go to Illinois? Oh, Noah's nutsack. Oh, he ripped it. He tore a thing off his nutsack. Wow. That seems okay.
That's a man.
Yeah.
Why?
Did he do it on accident or was it?
He hates moles that much? I mean, what's wrong with having a mole? I can live with it.
Jimmy Collins says, "Fucking ouch." Yeah.
Of course, I'm not sure.
Was it on purpose or an accidental thing or what the fuck was it? I mean, stick some toilet paper on it. It'd be fine.
Jumping over a barbed wire fence or something?
Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah. A little old for that shit. Everyone's a little old for that shit. When I was younger, I used to climb over them. My husband has a load to take to Michigan. Oh, so he's back in the truck. I see. Okay. Must be fun sitting down. Is he listening?
Apparently, I got a load to take to Australia, too.
Let's see. Destiny wants to know if Max is going to the Ukraine to get a load of some kick-ass guns and crates of vodka. Spelled with a W for some reason. Hold on. Yeah, not even close. Okay. It was an accident. He didn't know it was there. Something's fishy about this. Okay. Well.
Yeah, that's his story, and he's sticking to it.
Yeah.
He either did a pinch and roll or
Something. He's listening to every
But
word.
he didn't know he had a knife next to his nutsack or what? Or what is that? You know, how does he not know?
So is he sitting on a 20-pound bag of ice right now? In a cooler? On the driver's seat?
Or at least one of them.
Poor guy.
Woman after gives birth at the enemy.
Not if I was in a coma, Matt.
I gotta tell you, I don't think I would go to the hospital to myself to try to explain it to the fucking ER. I wouldn't go whatsoever.
Yeah, I'm not sure I would either, but apparently he's a man with balls. Something. I don't know. Of course, he's listening to every word.
Did you put a tourniquet on it?
Apparently he's listening to every word, so I'm sure he feels
Don't
real
they
good
use
about
some
it.
big ass rubber bands for like horses and shit?
Tiffany, I'm sure hubby is happy about everyone talking about his nuts. Yeah, I imagine he's going to run into a bridge abutment pretty quick. You're probably going to die, Tiffany. If it ain't the gunfire, it'll be him driving his truck into a bridge abutment.
I tell you, if you got a can of Raid, spray it on your nutsack. It'll make it feel good.
Yeah, that's good medical advice. Tell him to spray some Raid on there. And it'll keep the bugs off, which is nice. We bought a $50
Is that how you got rid of the life?
We bought a $50 purple pillow thing. Ice the balls, no man. I don't know what the fuck that means. They must be hitting a bumpy road at this point. I don't know. I don't know what a purple pillow thing is. It's good he's back working. That's nice.
Hopefully, nobody he works with knows about it.
Well,
there might be a little derision cast his way.
hopefully he doesn't have the CB on. It's not going out throughout the world there. But yeah, I can just imagine what he's thinking right now. He wish he could kill her and us and get away with it. And now he's shaking his head right now. Yep. Virginia Pollock is here.
Oh, well, I know what happened. He was trying to shave his balls. He's doing some manscaping or something. It's probably the first time he tried it.
It's a cushion made by a company called Purple. I don't give a fuck. I don't fucking know. Oh. Called Purple. Purple, I don't
Yeah, they
fucking
make
know.
those mattresses.
Purple, I don't fucking know. That's the name of the
Yeah,
company. It's nice. It's nice.
As long as it's not Mike Lindell, I can live with it.
Hey, I actually have my pillow. It's actually comfortable.
Well, we're real happy for you, Nick. Being all rich and
Do
shit.
every day and fucking annoy the fuck out of you?
No, he sends me emails every once in a while, though.
Tiffany says, yay, shaking his head, Jerry, and the look. Oh, you're not making it through the trip there, Tiffany. No, sir. Listen, let me ask you a question, Tiffany. As you're driving through all this bullshit, are you properly protected?
The hell are they going?
They're going to Michigan, but they're driving through Illinois. How you doing, Virginia? Take to I guess Michigan somewhere. I don't know. That's what she said. But he does drive a truck. He used to work in the oil fields driving a truck, I think. But apparently they ain't doing so
What's
well.
she got to do? She got
No,
to hold his nutsack or something?
no, man. Sometimes wives go along. I mean, they got older kids now, and I'm sure he's thrilled she's there now. My guess is that he would like to kick her right out the door with her phone. But the Second Amendment is present. I'll bet he said that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they use those pillows for women who get stitches after
Keep
giving
it away
birth.
from your nutsack.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, tell him not to stick it in the front of his pants because that could be problematic. Just so you know. And I said problematic, so you know how important that is. Yeah, it's no good. It's really no good.
Well, he can finish the job that he started.
I got to be honest. If I was a trucker, I wouldn't go nowhere without a 50 caliber machine gun strapped to the fucking hood of the truck. Oh, Virginia pilots back home.
When my dad was a truck driver, during all that, they had all those trucking protesting shit way back. Whatever that shit that was.
Yeah,
they were dropping sand.
Is that when they were hijacked?
My dad all across the country.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were shooting motherfuckers, Skyping them, dropping big sandbags.
Yep. Yep. Hell, back when I was,
my dad was driving.
Back when I was growing up, you could not go through one night of news without hearing about some truck being hijacked or the driver being shot or some shit or another. That's back in like the late 60s, early 70s. I have my taser also. Oh, listen to this shit. So I looked up the replicacity, whatever the fuck that word is that I can't say, for Florida and Alabama. So in Florida, you can. All right, thank you, fucking Mr. Peabody. Anyway, the Florida, you can conceal carry a taser, you can conceal carry a blackjack, you can conceal carry a gun. Alabama, they only let you conceal carry a gun. Who makes these rules up? I don't know.
Systemic racists,
I guess. But instead of the non-lethal ones, Alabama don't let you conceal them. Fucking stupid ass shit, boy. So I'm bringing two. Two Second Amendment devices.
Yeah, we can open carry all day long around here if you don't want to get harassed.
Well,
you have to confirm it.
I was actually, I mean, not half, I wouldn't say, but I'll bet you there's 17, 18 states that have open carry. I don't know what.
Texas, Louisiana.
Yeah, I don't know what the problem with the rest of the country is suddenly. What is the fucking difference?
Democrats?
No, it's not even that. Florida don't have open carry, and they've been Republican for a while. They
but they have a registered weapon. Well, yeah, that too, man.
I don't know. All I know is this: is that I don't leave the house without one, and I was worried because I said I got to check that out because I don't want to get arrested in Alabama. How bad can that be? You know, big barbecue, the fucking sheriff and shit. So I checked it out. I was kind of surprised.
Probably be back in about 10.
Yeah, something. I have a racist system. They say we all do. How does your system work? Systematic racism.
But here's Louisiana. Yeah, that's about a stupid word, systematic racism.
It is.
What the hell does that mean?
It doesn't mean anything. It's just two words shoved together to make it sound important. It's almost like laws and everything else are put together just to keep a certain amount of people down. And what are the laws keeping these people down? anti-drug laws, anti-gun laws, anti-all kinds of laws that these people are doing in the hood and getting arrested and thrown in prison for. Anti-murder laws, anti-robbing laws, anti that kind of laws. That's what's getting them thrown in prison. I mean, I don't know. I don't think I'm really driving through no big towns, so
Nobody
where I'm
or a
going to
system.
stop. Do what?
And they take responsibility.
Virginia Pollard put it kind of a neat way. 1984 doublespeak. Yeah, kind of. They always make up. They make up words, or they take two words. No, they don't really make them up because they're already there. But it's just and they put them together to make it sound more important, like it's bigger than it really is. That's all they do. It's all semantics. Every bit of it is semantics, and most of the semantics are nothing but bullshit. So it's like social distancing. I've been doing that shit my whole life. I don't need a mandate from Nick Young. Yeah, me neither. The further I can stay away from people, the better I like it.
I believe together. I was watching a black guy do a video about white privilege. He explained to me exactly what that means. He says he grew up in Virginia. He's been in poorest and just piss poor fucking people he's ever seen over white people down the fucking mountains. What? Where's there?
Yeah.
Gives me these millionaire, athletes, black athletes, scream white privilege. Okay. Hundreds of millions of dollars a year. And you live in a gated white community.
Yeah.
And you're trying to fight white privilege. Okay. You look up right there. Move in the hood and then live the life like I'm gonna listen to you. Other than that,
Well, James said somebody painted a racial slur on his gate or fucking garage or something.
Yeah.
And they found out it wasn't true. But they never made any.
No, that's because
big. They figured out it was him.
He's the social justice fucking spokesman for the goddamn NBA. I personally think just shut down all the fucking pro leagues and everything. Anybody wants to pull this shit, just fuck them. I don't care about them. How anybody makes these people out to be a goddamn hero is beyond me. Like actors. They play make-believe for a fucking living. They pretend it's an art and then turn around and expect everybody to adore every single thing they say. It's like, shut the fuck up. Entertain me. That's your goddamn job.
Well, then, you got to look at it from the owner's side. They don't want to give up their goddamn business. They got to kind of, fucking placate them. I need these fucks to.
Yeah, but unfortunately,
fucking A.
Unfortunately, placating them, we're way past that. They're just now letting them take over, and that's the problem. I mean, I listen to the quotes from some of these coaches and stuff.
Coach.
Yeah.
Y'all hear this motherfucker?
No. What'd he say?
Oh, he's, as white as can be. He's milk white, but, we need to, spread the wealth and whatever the hell else he was trying to say.
Spread the wealth.
We still have slavery.
Yeah.
Pretty much saying we still have slavery.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Well, it's like.
What about these little girls that they just caught, being sex trafficked?
Mm-hmm.
That's slavery. That ain't on the goddamn news.
Oh, it's like when they say shit like, what when you have to have the talk with your son or daughter about any contact you have with the police. I don't know. When I was growing up, you learn that on a daily basis. You do what they tell you. You respect them. You do blah 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 blah. I had that talk, you know, and then it became obvious as I got older that if you fight with the police, they're going to fight back. If you shoot at the police, they're going to shoot back, and chances are they will shoot you. And they're not going to play around. They're going to shoot you to kill you because it's just easier. Destiny says, I worked my ass off from the time I was 16 till I got sick in recent times. Every one thing I got was from hard work. Nothing was given to me because of my skin color. These idiots can kiss my lily white Celtic ass. There you go. Is Trump going to win? So many say he will lose because of the COVID lie everyone believes. Probably will win. If he doesn't, it'll be voter fraud. They've been ramping this up for 2 years.
Don't believe it.
Yeah. Larry Burns says these sports stars have fucking millions, want to be known, donate to help veterans and seniors that constantly get screwed. Walked into a truck stop, had to turn down my volume. I'm in Democrat country, got better shit to do than slap a libtard from Tiffany Sullivan. You probably get shot, I'm telling you, man.
That's funny. Yeah, you better be back.
Dave Rizzo, how's things going with you, buddy?
What gets me is Biden decides he wants to come out and blame Trump for all of the shit that's the violence going on. He finally admits there's riots, and it's a bad thing. Okay, here goes Biden plagiarizing what Trump has been saying for months and months and months.
Well, all three of them, the mayor of Oregon, the mayor of Washington, they all three, and Biden, all three blaming Trump for it. That letter that was sent from the governor of Washington to Trump was a disgrace. Because Trump wants to go to Kenosha. Trump wants to go to, was it Kenosha? They sent him a letter saying, don't come. It's like, you got nothing to say about it. This is bullshit and you know it. Fuck you. He's going and I don't blame him. I'm wondering what took him so fucking long to go to these cities.
Yeah.
And then send in the National Guard while he's there and put this shit down any way necessary. I mean, Portland, Oregon's been going on over 90 nights.
National Guard.
Let's see. Dave says bad day around.
And what's been accomplished?
All around here. What happened today, Dave? At least your nutsack is intact, David. Oh, that's nice. Well, she's probably in the ladies' room now, so.
I hear anything about Trump's motorcade?
No.
Elaborate that?
Yeah, I mean, anything?
I'm not sure where it was. Where is Trump today? I don't know.
I don't know. He went somewhere. I didn't really catch where.
I know he came to Louisiana, and I think he might have gone to.
I'm thinking the story supposedly in California or something. I don't remember where the fuck I saw it.
Oh man.
I don't think you could be in two places.
No, was this where like 600 Trump showed up in their vehicles to this area? to go and protest the protesters?
That was in Kenosha, wasn't it? Or is that Portland? Dave Rougeau says tree fell at our family cemetery and my niece's remains are exposed. Have to contact the coroner before repairing the grave vault. What does the coroner care about this? Wow. That sucks. Sorry to hear that,
The
Dave.
paperwork.
You guys are breaking up bad. I'm going to get off and come back on. Just give me a second, guys. Hello?
Hello?
Sounds like you're back.
All right. Try that. You guys kept breaking up. I thought I had enough problems with 6 trees on my mobile home. So much for that. Well. Sorry to hear about you, Dave, man. That gotta suck. It does. I hear Trump came through Louisiana and Texas, so I don't know what's going to happen now. Have you guys seen FEMA or anything like that around there?
Not in my parish. Apparently, for other parishes to the west of me, they're coming.
Okay. Because I haven't heard anything about
Did you
it.
see that video of him signing autographs and giving it to people in Lake Charles and telling them to sell it for 10 grand on eBay?
Why not?
That's fucking funny.
Why not? Here's a question. Does anybody know of a site that actually works?
Sign it to me. His name. Trump said, no, you won't get as much for it if I personalize it.
FEMA is trying to get set up. Still? FEMA is not the most efficient freaking government entity we have, or maybe they're as efficient as all the government entities we have. Either way. All right. Still, here's the deal. Does anyone know of a site on the internet that's respectable, which cuts down on about 95% of them, I think, but where you can actually find people?
Is in reference to
Last thing I
Not
got.
something that you're not going to have to pay for.
Well, I paying for it, depending on what it is, of course, is one thing, but I've already paid for a couple of sites in there. And apparently, he was living at the Salvation Army at one point, and that's the number they had for him. I did send it, but that was a few years ago, so I'm sure he's not there now.
Unfortunately, I've never had to.
That's your brother?
Yeah,
Ray or whatever his name?
Sean. I told my father I'd look for him, but he don't want to be found, which is a major problem. I don't think he's dead, But uh, I don't know. That boy, he went to a beat of his own drum. He's a sneaky motherfucker, and he knows how to stay missing. So I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna find him. And he's like 54 years old.
Look up some criminal databases.
I did. That didn't work neither. I've been working on this 3 days. Every single thing I could think of, I put into Google, and they're all the same thing, same addresses, same everything. Uh, but in the end, I have no idea. And I don't know. I don't really have the experience of doing this. So, and I can't afford no private investigators. So, who knows how long it'd take them? They've sent
Fuck
private.
Jim Rockford when you need him.
Yeah, it's like they've sent private investigators after him to find him 3 times. My parents. At some point, I mean, you know,
Hey, you done what you could, and then
well, it's like if you want to
Yeah.
stay lost, it's not that hard to do.
maybe
Apparently,
something will turn up.
when he was in Vegas, he was living with a girl, Hispanic girl, with a daughter whose husband was in prison. And when the husband got out, he wanted to kill him and kill my brother. So he ran to my parents' house, and then when he left, he stayed there like a week. And when he run out, he called them like a week after he left, and was pissed at them because they had found him. The fucking prison guy found him, and he tried to blame them, and they don't even have his fucking phone number. So I don't know. I don't know that. I don't know.
And where the hell were they at?
That was in Vegas. So that sounds like
They were all in Vegas.
who? My parents? No, they were in at the time they were in Alabama. He came there, and then he went down to Tallahassee, and he went down to
Oh,
fucking.
well, I mean,
Maybe I should look there. There is no address for him in Tallahassee though. So they got him in Orlando. Was the last known, and that's been a few years, I think. And the only reason they have him there is because he was arrested a couple of times for camping, which means he was homeless. I gotta tell you,
well,
anyway, if anybody thinks anything, let me know. Families. I wish I'd have done a lot of things different.
They're really good at it.
Well, yeah, but you're gonna pay out the ass for that. I'm trying to do this on the cheap, which is probably half the fucking problem.
it's truth. Yeah, if you don't really want to be found, you can make it so you won't be found.
Well, you don't have a cell
Right.
phone, so that's one thing. He
Just
did it
Get off the
He did at one time have
grid and
have a cell phone. He doesn't have a cell phone. You know, you rent rooms or you're homeless. He doesn't obviously have a car. I don't think I'm legally allowed to go look him up like through a driver's license or state ID. So Tina Scott,
the
how
only
you
thing you
doing?
can do is go to a courthouse, to the whatever the hell they call it, division, see anything that's publicly available. That's the only
I
thing
already
you can
did
do
that.
for free.
You can do that online, and that's the only thing he's got really that's publicly available is his arrest records. There's no death records or anything. So, and he, at this point, he could literally be anywhere in the country. So, I'm just looking at the last place. It's not like he left a forwarding address. People who want to stay disappeared don't leave
Check
forwarding address.
Anchorage, Alaska. That's it.
Yeah,
Last spot for people that want to get along.
I don't know. Hire a private investigator. I ain't got money for a private investigator. It's just that he asked about him. My father, God damn it, my father asked about it the other day, and I tried to tell him no. You know, I'm looking for my brother, and I don't have a lot of information. His name, basically, and the last place I know he lived. I don't know his social security number. I don't know any of that. If I knew any of that shit, it'd probably be a lot simpler. And I'm sure there's sites out there where you can find this shit out, but it ain't the ones that you pay them $19.95. That's for sure.
All right, so let's say you find them. Ooh,
Call him up, see what he says. Listen, this shit is like ripping off a band aid. You do it all one time and get the pain over with. He's either going to say fuck you or hey, how you doing? One of them two. And at this point, I'm 57 years old. I'll live with whatever he says. So, I can't change the past. Nothing I can do. So I do this. Hopefully, at some point, I'll find him. The problem with his name is that the wrestler. You got to go through 50 pages of Google to get away from that fucking idiot.
never heard of the wrestler.
Shawn Michaels is actually, well, for whatever it's worth, he's in the Wrestling Hall of Fame, but he was exceedingly popular back in the, I believe it was the 90s and the 2000s, early 2000s. Very popular. Good guy. You know, that kind
We
of
got a
shit.
wrestler Hall of Fame.
Yeah. Made millions of dollars. That kind of crap. We all wish we could change the past. Yes, we do. What is his full birth name and last state he lived in? See, that's a problem too. I'm not sure what his full birth name is. I think it's Sean William Michaels, but I don't think the William is actually on his birth certificate. And I'm thinking back to when I was like 10 when I heard this, so I could be wrong. I put it in the comments. At this point, it's not a big secret, I guess. Any help that anyone can give would be greatly appreciated by what's left of my fractured family from pretty much all self induced. I think most of us can probably say the same thing. Uh, you got family problems. Nobody's perfect, that's for sure. But what I'm trying to do is, I'm going to see my father for the first time, and I think it's since 2001 or two. One.
A space oddity.
Yeah. So that I've already decided I'm just going to let shit come as it comes, and whatever he wants to say, he's more than willing, and hopefully we'll have a good day, a couple days, and that's all that matters. Because the past to me at this point, with my mother dead, what is the fucking point? I'm not going to get whatever I wanted when she was alive. I'm certainly not going to get it now, and all it's going to do is make it worse. And I'm not going to do that to him at 85 years old or talk bad about his wife, who is now dead for 3 years. So, uh, that's that.
Is he still spry and shit?
Oh, hell yeah.
On his own and all that bullshit?
Yeah, he works 4 days a week in construction. He works like half days because it's too hot in the summer, but still. He don't look 85. He don't. What pisses me off is I'm looking for someone and notice they sure aren't looking for me. Well, uh, I felt the same way. I mean, I haven't been hiding. You put my name in the Google box, and you'll find
Yeah,
out
I
whatever
feel
you
the
want
same
to
way
find
about
out.
Destiny.
Yeah, right. It is what it is. We can only do what's right and keep moving forward. Leave the past where it is. Yeah. I wish I'd have thought of this a few years ago. That's my biggest problem. He's at, I don't know, he could live another 10 years the way he looks, and he says he's pretty healthy, so hopefully that's the fact, because as a son, I got a lot to make up for, and hopefully I can put a dent in that somehow. I don't know. I got to introduce him to my wife at some point in the future. I got to introduce him to my daughter. All that's got to be worked out. So we'll see.
I gotta go blow my nose now. I'll be right back.
I hope the fuck you never have any type of shit like this going on in your life, because I'm going to fucking skewer you.
Yeah, all my relatives are dead and pretty much shit out of luck.
I have a hard time talking about all this shit because I ain't talked about near the shit that's been going through my head. Because Before I had everything in sections in my head and I knew everything. Now it's all like the fucking Pandora's box, all flying out. So,
Jerry, you know, I was just fucking with you.
I know.
I understand the whole deal. I do.
I know. It's just, it's just, I try to, everything I do, I try to knock it down to the lowest common denominator. And the lowest common denominator is simply I could have called them sooner. 19 years is a long fucking time.
Hey, but I'll tell you what, Jerry, you getting a chance to go see your dad again, fucking, I would give anything to go see my dad one more fucking time.
Yeah. Well, the whole thing started because I found my uncle's obituary on my mother's side, my mother's sister's husband, and he was 85, and it's like, fuck, it's either going to be now or it's going to be never, you know. And he wasn't, and my dad is not a person to hide, so he wasn't that hard to find. And then, of course, Facebook had pictures of me, looked exactly the fucking same, so that was helpful. I'm sure that's all he wants and answer his question, reply when appropriate. Yeah, well, I'm just going to try to be cool. There's a lot of things y'all don't know, and my guess is he's not interested in reliving all that bullshit either. Because when I sit down and really think about
Hell,
it,
he might not remember most of it anyway.
no, he'll remember. He's pretty sharp. But the thing is that it don't take much to figure out where the problems all originated from. Okay. And we all know it, and there's just no more point in bringing it up. I'm 57. I ain't 15 anymore. And he knew it then. He fucking knew it then. He knew it the day I told him when he came in, wait till your father gets home, blah, blah. And I don't even remember what the fuck I did. Probably was next to, I don't think I did anything, to be honest. And I told him, I looked him in the eye that day. I said, I don't give a fuck anymore. You want to beat the shit out of me? Beat the shit out of me, but I'm not taking no more shit from her. I'm tired of being hit by her every day of my fucking life. I was about 16 years old. And he looked me in the eye. Normally, when I was younger, that meant I was getting my ass kicked. But he looked me in the eye and says, nobody's going to hit you. So he knew. So I will say this about the whole situation. I left home at 18. I knew right from wrong. Regardless of how I learned it, I knew right from wrong. Plain and simple. And going through all that shit made me tough enough mentally, some physically, but that came later, mentally, to get through all the shit that I put myself through. That I will say. To where I come out the other side, and I lost a lot of chances in life, believe me, a lot. I could have been a way better, whatever you want to consider successful than I am, but um, you know, I've lived a hard life. but I made it through, and I'm still alive. So, had it not been for all the beatings and all of this and all of that and so on and so forth, I would have never survived in the world that I lived in. I At this point in my life, I'm more mentally tough than I am physically tough because I got too much shit wrong with me. But um, at one point in my life, I was both, and I knew it, and I used that. Now I use the mental toughness a lot more, and that was taught. I'm not sure it was taught the right way, but it was taught. So, and I think from what I can see here, in most of these people that are on here, Matt and Nick and all, knowing a little bit about Nick's past and Matt and everything, I think we can all agree that maybe that we wasn't raised perfect, but we survived. And in the end, came out the other side. You know, so there is that.
Yeah, it's life is also, unless you're some sort of genius, political person, that somewhat of a fucking roulette wheel spin,
Yeah.
depending on where you end up and whatever happens to you.
Well, I have a lot of regrets from things that I missed out on where I could be well off or I could be in a much better place in life. But in the end, I'm in a lot better place in life than I probably deserve. And that's simple as that gets. I mean, I've been sober 24 years now. I own my own house. It ain't much. Believe me, it falls apart daily, but nevertheless, it's mine. And that would have never happened had I kept the lifestyle I was doing before. I'd be probably dead now. I have no doubt. And I believe violently. Probably somebody shot me or something, knifed me, whatever. But in the end, none of that happened. Yeah, well, I wasn't a high school dropout, but that wasn't my choice. My dad made me stay in school. My brother, however, he let him quit. I think he got tired by the time my brother got to be around 17 or so, whatever it was. I wanted to quit every day.
Yeah, I should have been a high school dropout. They just pushed me right the fuck along.
Think about this, though. Think about this, man. Even as high school dropouts, when we were, coming to age where you could do that, right? We're still smarter than half the kids out there today. At that
Yeah.
time. At that time.
Oh, yeah.
At that time. Not now. I'm talking about when we were that young. We were still smarter then than
And
we are
back
today.
then, if you made it through 8th grade, you probably know more than any graduated fucker now.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, ain't that sad though? Ain't that sad? I got to be honest. High school,
right.
I slept in fucking high school. I mean, I literally went into class, sat down, put my head on the desk, and went to sleep. That's what I done. Cheated on every test just to get through, and still got C's and D's. I didn't give a shit. You know, the only thing I've come out all this with is I still got a big mouth.
Yeah, I fuck. Yeah, Tyler.
And I got some common sense, and I can read people real well. I'm very seldom wrong.
Yeah, an ounce of common sense is worth more than a pound of book sense. Believe me.
No, I believe that. But I got to tell you, there is a place for book sense. I mean, there's a lot of shit I wish I knew how to do that I just, I don't. I mean, the thing is, a lot of stuff you want to learn how to do, you got to have money to learn how to do it. And I'm one of them ones that has to be able to buy the shit to do it and then do it to learn it. I ain't real good at going and watching someone else do it, you know, and then going and doing it. I got to do it myself. A lot of people are like that. How you doing, Stephen? Nice to see you.
Yeah, my mom's father, he had an 8th grade education way back when. World War II veteran, 8th grade education. You know, went to the war, came back, and eventually became a multi-billionaire
Yeah.
with an 8th grade education.
Yep.
He was good with his hands.
Yep.
Worked in the oil field, built his own houses. I mean, he was a perfectionist.
Yeah.
Non-stop.
Yeah. Yep.
And you math like nobody's business with only an 8th grade education.
Yeah, my dad was kind of like that.
We have a gas plant. Yeah, we have a gas plant here in Eunice. Way back in the day, it used to be an Enron plant. He helped design that plant. He was a consultant.
Yeah.
And he said, they have all these college-educated young guys right out of college just fuck shit up.
Yeah.
So he went in there and said, y'all can blow this up the first day. You crack the first valve and open. So he had to change everything. And some bitches still standing today.
Yep.
It blew up once, but it was years after he had his hand.
Mm-hmm. My dad dropped out of high school to help support his family. Got his GED in the Army. Worked his way up from a laborer. By the time he got done, he retired. He was the vice president of a company. And we moved a lot, a few times when I was a kid, because that's where the work was. But you know,
I hear that from a lot of people. They moved a lot. I never moved. My whole fucking childhood was in the same goddamn house.
Yeah. See,
till I left.
I have to tell you,
never moved. Never fucking moved anywhere.
That kind of
nobody in my neighborhood ever fucking moved anywhere either.
We moved once out of Florida, and then moved back to Florida, and you can't come back because everybody's moved on that you knew. But I always wished we'd have stayed in one place, but it did. My father built molds that you pour out of fiberglass, and you pour concrete in them, and they make whatever it is you're doing. Uh, Joe Robbie Stadium, where the Dolphins play, he was in charge of that job, building that for what they were doing. He built all the columns, everything. And he started out as a laborer.
That's another thing I used to hear. They used to say, the average person changes jobs 10 times in their life. I'm like, where do you get this shit from? I don't know anybody that's done that.
Well,
either. I've been in the same job for 25 years.
Yeah, but look at both.
I know 10 fucking different jobs. I don't know anybody that's had 5 different fucking jobs.
Listen to me. You two have one thing in common. You stayed in the same house growing up. People who are young and start moving, that becomes a thing. When you stay in the same house your entire childhood up till the time you're an adult, chances are you're going to get a job and stay at it. It's a scientific fact. They did research on this shit. My problem was,
Must be white privilege.
I don't know. My problem was that,
I now own my child's home.
yeah,
Imagine that.
yeah. My problem was the grass was always greener, and I was a guy who liked to go see where the grass was green. And now I don't think you could pull me off this property with a tractor trailer at this point because I'm not into that anymore. Which is odd because that's now how I live my younger days. There was always something up over the next hill. You just had to see.
Well, I always knew I would live in California from when I was a child. Don't know why, but I always knew it. I would end up here some fucking how.
Yeah, but even so, how long have you lived in the house you're in?
You mean right this minute? The
Yeah.
house I'm in?
Yeah.
2012 we bought it.
Yeah. And you probably lived there for a long while, at least till the kids grow up. So it's like, that's how you grew up. That's how, whatever. How many people go to the bank tomorrow to borrow $35 million wearing welding boots, blue jeans, pocket t-shirt? I did, got the loan to buy 10 buildings for this fabrication business. Well, could I have some? Because I would like to buy just one building. That's it. I'm good. I don't even know why. I just need one. Or a tractor. A tractor would be good.
You just need a pair of welding boots.
Yeah. I don't even need welding boots. I just need a tractor and a new truck. That's not 35 million. You have 35 million and I don't. There's a
I
problem.
know there were welding boots.
Yeah. They're real thick leather and all that. Hey, Stephen, does
It's
that?
like the leather covers that they wear while they're welding, so
Yeah,
the brass don't come get you and burn your ass up.
yeah,
That shit's hot.
yeah. They burn right through you. Uh, what about the restaurant? You got any money in there for that? And the bar that we're all going to drink free at? Just for you, I may start drinking again.
Yeah, and I'm gonna take care of the business.
Yeah.
So we don't have these problems.
Yeah. Oh, that was
And then you're
38
gonna pull a
years ago.
Steve.
That was 38 years ago. Okay. Now I'm debt free from the banks. That's pretty cool. You can borrow 35 million and pay it back. Well, it's probably, God, how much
Can't tell you. That's something.
you borrowed 35 million. I mean, how much do you pay back? You're paying back more, obviously. It's not like they're giving it away for nothing. So, Stephen is our resident successful
Loan,
dude.
probably.
We are all living life vicariously
Got to
through.
be at least 14% or something.
I don't know. Stephen is our resident successful dude, and we're all living our life vicariously through him. So, because we all want to have dumbwaiters in our house and 15 rooms and so forth, just so we can walk through and use the dumbwaiter. I'm probably too fat to get in one, but I'd like to ride in one. That would be cool. My ex was a welder too. Too bad he didn't weld his zip on his pants shut. That may have hurt him. Like Tiffany's husband.
Oh, don't give me any fucking ideas about welding.
Yeah.
Setup.
Paid back a total of 62 million. Wait a minute. You paid back or however, what'd you say, 36 million, 35 something? 35, you paid back 62? Damn. Steven
Yeah,
should take me under
depends
his
on the
wing.
length of the loan.
Good host.
Jimmy Collins says Steven should take me under his wing. Let's all go live at Steven's house. Maybe he can get something out of us. Who knows? Well, I'm going to move to Steve's house.
Yeah, I'm probably, as much 1,064th Native American as Elizabeth Warren, so yeah, I'm good to go.
So,
Hell, I afford that. Shit.
Steven should take me under his wing. Steven has 12 kids under his wings. Refinanced the loan twice. Oh, I see. Okay. Well, still, that's a lot of money, though. Damn. But I mean,
Yeah.
obviously,
Good job.
obviously, made it successful. So, it's not like you're broke from that. So that's good. Good thing too, with $264,000 for a heart attack or whatever the hell it is what you had there. How are you feeling, by the way? Well, we all gotta be happy what
He's
we
feeling
got.
good.
Yeah, I
I
imagine
guess.
successful and
Like my
viral.
dad
Wow.
feeling with his hand.
Yeah, we all gotta be happy what we got. I am because I did, at one time had nothing, literally. So I'm happy with what I got. Yeah, we all wish we had this or that or the other. But in the end, I got everything I need and a few things that I like. So it's all good. Like, for instance, I hate my truck with a red hot fire of 1,000 suns. However, it gets me everywhere I'm going. So I like that kind of shit. I'd like a tractor, but I'm happy I got my freaking lawn tractors. I'd like to have a nice house, but whatever. But I'm happy I got the one I have. That's how we got to look at things because in the end, when it's cold, I'm warm. When it's hot, I'm cool, more or less. And when it's raining, I'm dry. So there you go. That's how I look at life.
We could all have it a lot for
Yeah.
people.
And I go around here once in a while. I'll drive through the back roads here, round here and there, dirt roads and so forth. And I see people got it worse than me. Anytime you go to Gainesville, you see people got it
right
worse
now.
than you.
Right now here in Louisiana, Lake Charles, that place is destroyed.
Yeah.
They're guessing maybe within a month they'll have the electricity back. Maybe.
I read something about that.
For those that still have their house.
Yeah. Steven says my youngest granddaughter was, listen to this, was diagnosed as pregnant on Friday. Number 41 grandchild on the way. 41 fucking grandchildren. I can't even imagine Christmas at your. I'd have to move out. I couldn't take 41 people around me.
Holy crap.
Especially if they all knew me.
Good thing you made a good load of money in your life.
Yeah, it's no wonder you had to be rich.
Christ, you guys own tribe. Why don't you build a casino now?
Yeah. I'm very grateful to have what I have in my life to live. Yeah. There you go. I don't know how you do it with kids. I had two. That was enough. Two granddaughters reminds me that was enough. Yep. Jolene says, congratulations. It probably should have been all of our first words, too. But the fact he has 41 fucking grandchildren. Well, 40 grandchildren, one on the way. That's a lot to get through. 40 congratulations. Of course, they don't all live with them, so I guess that is good.
Yeah. How many names can you fucking run off?
He says he knows them all.
No shit.
I mean, my guess, he writes them on the wall next to the phone, just in case, next to his chair, or whatever, just in case, somebody asks him. Because I don't know, I barely remember one name. If
Oh yeah, they call up and go. Does he go? What's the first letter? Let me narrow you down a little bit here.
Oh yeah, and he's got two.
Shit, I have 3 of them confused.
He's got 2 great grandsons too. Trucking down the road, listening to y'all and some Garth Brooks. It don't get no better, man. You have got to get out more, Tiffany. You really do. You really got to get out more. You and your husband, when he stops bleeding from, the nutsack, that thing.
Who the fuck is Garth Brooks?
You know who Garth Brooks is.
Garth Brooks?
He knows who Garth Brooks is.
I got no fucking idea. I don't know. I can't name a song.
Every single fucking person, half the people on the planet know who fucking Garth Brooks is, and you're telling me you don't? You never heard of Garth Brooks?
Oh, he wears a fucking black hat or some shit.
He's a country. He's like.
He looks like, but I couldn't.
Probably the richest.
I couldn't.
singer in the world.
I could not. If you said sing a Garth Brooks song, I'd be like, I can't do it. I don't know one.
Tiffany says my stepdaughter is pregnant with our first grandbaby. All right. No, I don't remember. Oh, he says he don't remember them all. I have their birthdays on an alarm in the calendar on the computer. That's a good idea there, Stephen. Because in your life, my guess is organization is highly important.
Christ, that fucker goes off every other day, too.
And you say I need to get out, Jerry. Oh, Stephen is the most organized man on the planet, I'll guarantee you. He had to learn that probably the hard way. Could you imagine being about 35, you got 22 kids running around, and one of them stuck in the dumbwaiter, and, you got fucking everybody, all the girls want some fucking $45 pair of socks or something, and the boys all want 4-wheelers, and Stephen just wants to be at work. Stephen says there's 3 birthdays this week. Listen, Stephen, keeping up with a girl I met when she was 18, my wife's daughter, and mine now, but not then, was hard enough. $10, Stephen. You needed to buy a TV.
And he wonders why he had a heart attack?
Yeah, no wonder. And you know what? He had a car wreck too. Wouldn't surprise me. One of his children did it because there's so many of them. And the odds are very great that it could have been one of them. Just joking about that. Jimmy Collins says, I have 2 daughters.
Wonder what the prize is.
I ain't having any more. Listen, and guess what there, Jimmy? The good times are coming. The good times are coming. When you suddenly become the stupidest human being on the planet who knows nothing, and they become the smartest because they know everything there ever was to know about everything, wait, it's going to be fun. You see my hair? I am actually 29 years old and had a full head of hair when I met my wife. It's all gone now, along with the self-respect and everything else.
Yeah, I'm not daddy, or I don't have a name anymore, according to my daughter. My name is You're So Annoying.
Yeah. I got my son's wife, so probably a couple ordered up for the future. I'm about ready to say what the fuck the way the world is. I'm worried for him. Well, Jim Collins says, fuck you. No. Well, I'm trying to warn you, Jimmy. Now's the time to run. I swear you could just see that girl when I talk to her, and you could just see her saying, fuck you, asshole, fuck you, asshole. She just had that look on her face. She knew what she was thinking. And the sad part is, these fucking kids know you're right. They're just gonna do it to piss you off. Don't go blaming that. She's communist, really. Don't go blaming. Oh, I already $9 and one son. My sanity left long ago. Oh my dear Lord, I have trouble with two. Jimmy's about to, even though he's mad at me now. But I want to see Jimmy in about 10 years because I think his daughter's very young. Yep, daughters take you to a new level and are hell when they're young. Yeah, they hell when up into my daughter started. I changed around 24, so I didn't have like. I was lucky. I met her when she's 18. Some of you people actually had them from when they were babies and they liked you. Um, but
Yeah, daughters are hell.
yeah. Oh yeah, I could just imagine your daughter. You're
Oh my God, Gary, no, you can't.
Yeah, I can.
There's
Yeah.
a firecracker there.
When I'm living with my wife for like a week, and she calls up at 12 o'clock at night, says she run into a ditch. She was at her friend's house and there was a drainage ditch out front. She just run right into it. I'm like, I'm out there at 12 o'clock at night, calling a fucking tow truck to get her out. Jesus Christ. Me too. Mine are 27 and 23, very well adjusted. Thankfully, the trials and tribulations are in the past. They do shit just to, if I told her not to do something, I knew she's going to do it. And I've regretted some of the parenting I did, but one thing I truly regret was New Year's Eve. She swore up and down she wouldn't drive her truck that wasn't in her name, it was in her mother's name. And I didn't go up to that bar knowing full well that's exactly what she was going to do, and then asked them why they were feeding my 18-year-old daughter beer. I'll never forgive myself for that because that could have been turned out badly, And that's what parents are supposed to do, whether they hate you or not. My wife talked me out of it, and I've never forgiven myself. There's been a few things in my life over the years that I have regretted not doing. My kids are adjusted, thanks goodness. How old are your? Oh, that's Virginia. Those two are gonna put me in an early grave. Yeah. One of my daughters dated a biker just because she thought I'd like him. I know what bikers are like. Yeah. Well, my daughter, she she marches to the beat of her own drum. That's for sure. And I gotta tell you, at this point, I don't have a problem with it because she had a lot of good qualities also, along with her fucked up ones. You know. Joe and the Hoe, the Sniff and Blow Tour on the back of his truck. Oh, that's a political sticker. Tiffany says they're driving behind a guy who got Joe and the Hoe and the Sniff and Blow Tour on the back of his truck. Apparently, he's a Trump fan.
That's funny.
Yeah. I was the biggest asshole on the planet for years, even after saving her from her evil mother. That's what parents are supposed to be. They're supposed to be assholes. They're supposed to be parents, nice, whatever. There's different times for different shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I did it on purpose. I wasn't gonna let it slide by me. You know,
Yeah.
thought she could lie to me or whatever. I was like, no, I catch her and piss her off.
Yep.
Oh well, that'd be pissed off and pissed off.
That's because kids, you, me, everybody, at one point we looked at our parents and realized they were old. They were like 35 at the time, or 30. And they were old and stupid. They knew nothing.
Yeah.
And we all thought up all these lies and these bullshit, like, I'm holding it for a friend, or, I'm going to this one's house when I'm really going over there to cause hope and destruction and so forth and like that. And they don't realize that we thought of that shit before them. Our parents thought of that shit before us, on and on back. Okay, it's nothing new. It's nothing fucking new. It's easy to raise kids. All you got to do is think about what you did and realize they're doing the same fucking thing to you. We got too many parents out there. Well, we got too many parents out there. I mean, if they're 13, they're lying to you. Probably younger now.
Oh, yeah.
But if they're only telling the story where they're the innocent victim all the time, which was famous with my daughter, okay, they're lying to you. Every one of my son-in-laws knows what my wood chipper is for if they get out of line. Well, that's nice, Steve. That's nice. It's good to have, fear. It's good. As a dad with girls was supposed to be their biggest pain in the ass for them, the wife tried to save them from me. Fuck that. I never stopped, and it made a difference. Yeah, because now they're tough. Because girls need to be tough. They need to know how to do shit. They need to know how to survive in the real world. And it's not as easy for girls as it is for boys in a lot of cases. They got to know who the bullshit artists are by the time they're out of fucking college, so they don't end up.
Has been out of fight.
Yeah. Yeah.
This girl reconstructive surgery for her nose.
Good job there, Dad.
Yep. Hey, the girl was a bully.
Yeah. All right.
How you take care of them.
Yeah. First time I saw a picture of her, I said, "Poor Nick." You could just tell, man.
Oh my God, she's a firecracker, dear.
Yeah. There's no doubt of that. Sapphire put me through hell, but now at 20, she is an awesome kid. She's just about to graduate with a nursing degree. Exactly. They become real people. People say, well, they're real. It's when they're born. No, they're not. No, if you raise them right, they become real people between 20 and 25, where they come back home and said, oh, by the way, you were right about a few things. Or you hear them saying shit that you've said to them. Yeah. I mean, you hear them say shit that you said to them. One of the things I tried to pound into my daughter's head was, if it don't sound right or don't feel right, it probably ain't. And I said, once in a while, you're going to be wrong. But the majority of times, if you don't do what don't feel right or sound right, you'll be fine. And she does that. She has already surpassed me in success as far as work already, and she's 29.
What does she look like, Oye?
She's gay, Matt. She don't want you. My 13 pulls.
Hey, I don't know. I'll give it a shot.
That's my daughter. Okay. Yeah. I don't want her around your fucking 30-old man ass. Yeah. Like, well, I gotta be honest. She might. I don't know. Her wife might. I don't know. If you don't discipline them, then they won't care. Be respectful. I mean, I personally have a firm rule: you never hit a girl, even when they're young, because that teaches them to go with guys that hit them. So I never hit her, and I know her real father never hit her. He was. Well, I ain't gonna say nothing about that, but in case she ever listens to this, but she knows. But the thing is, it's like I had to go to her house and her boyfriend's house, who I hated with a fucking passion. The first 5 minutes I knew him, I knew he was a bad guy, and he did shit to her, and I had to go and move her out. And that wasn't. I thought, well, maybe she'll get smart now, but that wasn't the end. And it was another few years. So let's see. You can't be friends with your kids. You can be friends, but you have to be. You have to believe everything they say and then go behind them and check it out. Most of the shit kids say is so fucking stupid that there's no need to check it out. You know they're full of shit. But every once in a while, you know, they'll say something that sounds reasonable, and then you got to worry because you're being reasonable, so you got to go check that shit out. And I'm no expert or nothing.
Unbelievable on its face for the most part.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I'm no expert by any stretch, but I know people, and people, whether they want to believe it or not, are all the same. Children are all the same, every generation. They figure out that if they lie and can get away with it, they won't be in trouble. Anything that keeps them out of trouble makes them happy, so they're going to lie as much as humanly possible.
People are people, so why then should it be that we treat each other so awfully?
I took her phone away one time. I thought she was going to die. She almost had the vapors. I'm not even sure what the vapors are, but if that's a real thing, that's what it looked like. I thought she was going to fucking explode. I actually thought about locking my bedroom door at night because I thought she was going to kill me in my sleep. I did. There's a couple times. True, Tina, now Sapphire as an adult were best mates, but I always said my kids don't need another friend when they are younger. They need a parent. Yeah. It's called you're the director of their life, and they don't like it because they want to do what they want. Well, if they let them do what they want, what we see in the streets right now is what they get you. I mean, how many of you all had a daughter or son out in the road and you knew about it would let that happen? How many of you, if you had a daughter or a son with children out in the road doing what they're doing now, would you not go ballistic? So,
looters got to loot, Jerry.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just the way of the world.
Yeah.
Well, you know, Matt's up for a good caper, so he probably would let his son or daughter go steal something for him.
Yeah, that's probably true. That's probably true.
You know, and send him up the river for it too, as long as he got the product.
Apparently, Virginia does not like her niece.
I see that.
Yeah. Apparently, she's a Democrat and likes to bait Virginia. I wouldn't suggest that because Virginia will cut you. She don't care you in the family. She'll cut you right there at Thanksgiving dinner. I busted my kid's ass right in the principal's office just last year and lit him up like a Roman candle. You set your kid on fire? I'm pretty sure they frown on that shit. That's Tiffany.
Sure,
I'm going to tell you right now, I wouldn't fuck with Tiffany neither. I don't know what her husband does, but I wouldn't fuck with her. She's smart, and she looks like she's about 2 foot tall, yeah. But if she hits you...
He shaves his nuts.
So... Yeah, they're trying to bleed to death.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Hey, try an electric razor next time.
This poor guy, man.
No, that wouldn't work either. That skin is so the hair would pull that fucker right into the. It could be worse.
Well, I actually feel bad for him. He's out there busting his ass, probably in some sort of discomfort for sure. And we're all making fun of him.
No, he's busting his nuts. He wasn't busting his ass.
No, that's true. You know, I mean, driving a truck ain't the easiest thing in the world, especially with the morons on the road. So, Keith Ralph, the standard by which all electric racers should be judged, from Eric Driver.
No, that's touchy subject, Keith Ralph.
Well,
You're getting close to Steve McQueen range there.
well, the thing is that they now have cordless. That's how I do. I do mine in the shower. Damn, Matt, I'm dying. That was funny. Yeah, okay. Matt gets one off every now and again. There's no doubt.
What, you do manscaping in the shower?
No, I shave my head in the shower.
The head of what?
Oh, shut up. My kid knew damn well Mom always finds out, and don't fuck with Mom. I have 37 years of being meaner than them. Yeah. I don't know. When I was a kid, I'd let them whack me at school because they wouldn't call my parents because I would have got my ass beat worse at home. I was not trying to win a popularity contest when my kids were young. If they needed a kick up the ass, I was more than happy to oblige. We're lucky Destiny didn't put her fucking kids on a spit and eat them. She eats everything. She don't care. Come running through the yard, she's going to eat it. Every time I see a picture of their dog, they got that fucking nervous
Oh
look
yeah,
in their eyes.
I had bare ass whoopings in the middle of the grocery store when I was a kid.
Yep, I did too. Yep. Where you're standing there and you're trying not to cry because you're embarrassed and everything else, and you can't help it. I see these parents now. Kids screaming at the top of their lungs, mothers on the cell phone. It's like, you just want to walk up and smack both of them. Kids running around in restaurants like it's a playground.
All these newfangled inventions, like fucking cell phones and goddamn automobiles and shit. God damn it.
I just started a new shitstorm. I confronted my daughter's Muslim Canadian born boyfriend. Fuck your religion. Should be interesting going forward. I'll never budge on this. Uh-oh. Well, Larry, that should make Christmas and such
Now wait a minute.
very comfortable.
They can't be the what? What is that destiny? That can't happen.
No.
How did
Larry Burns from Canada. He just a Canadian born boyfriend and I guess said fuck your religion. Should be interesting going forward. I find it interesting now. All of a sudden, everybody feels sorry for the Muslims in China that are being kept in concentration camps. And 2 years ago, we wanted to kill them all. I got to tell you, public opinion ain't worth the shit.
you know what? The only good thing though is China's gonna do what China does.
Yep.
They don't fucking give a shit.
Nope.
They're gonna do whatever they want to.
Yep. Nobody's going to stop them either. And in that particular case, I got no fucking problem with it. My one daughter made fun of a classmate that was bald because of some disease, so I lectured her and then poured Nair in her shampoo to make my point. That'll do it. I told the prick how dare she be
I
so...
think I might have seen if making the point had done the job first.
I don't know. Lectures normally you need to give 400 of them. A Nair hair conditioning, not so much. And everybody back in the day had Nair in their house. If you had a woman in the house, you had Nair in the house.
Oh, yeah, they had that jingle. I can't remember what it was. The Nair, 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 Nair. Like
Yeah.
the 60s pop shit. I can't remember what it was.
Nair the Sunshine or something. I don't remember. I remember that my mom had it. Every house she'd go in, we girlfriends, they had it. You know, fuck public opinion. I will raise my kids my way. The government way puts them in prison or the ground. Totally feel your pain. I did the same. Don't give a rat's ass. I will never accept her conversion, Larry. Yeah, Destiny's daughter. Destiny told that story one night. It's pretty riveting. Harsh. If you dare wear short shorts, nair for short shorts. That's what it was. Yeah, Eric Driver knows. That's a little scary. Okay. Please don't sing the ballad, the jingle, Matt. Well, too late for that, Jimmy. Gee, your hair smells used to smell terrific. I remember that stuff. They still make that.
Which jingle? I'll sing it if I can remember it.
If you dare wear short shorts, nair for short shorts.
Well, that was good enough. I
Yeah.
don't have to repeat it.
That's true, because you would only ruin it. How do you keep your kids from drinking your beverage? A few drops of ambisol, sit back and watch the drool show. You're like an evil fucking genius. Oh, God.
Yeah, that's kind of funny, but it wouldn't stop me. Let's get a straw.
The prick only needs half as much bait now. Okay. I think Virginia's telling stories about her days where she cut people. Damn, now Jerry is singing. Good one, Eric Driver. I can sing. Haven't I told you 100 times?
Not well, but
No, I can
everybody
sing.
can sing.
No, I can sing well. I'm a very good singer. I keep trying to convince you people. You just don't know. I have no taste. That's the problem. You put it in the drink, Matt. Yeah, I get it. Matt, you don't. I don't know. I love this shit. I do.
Wish when Jerry sang, we didn't have any ears.
When I was married the first time, I watched a kid on Thanksgiving Day, the oldest one, stomp on his brother's head in the street, right into the street. They were playing football, and he was pissed off about something, and he walked on his brother's head. And his brother was screaming because I imagine that shit hurt. So I brought them all in the house, and I held the eldest one and told the youngest one, hit him in the face, hard as you can, and he did. The oldest one never fucked with them again like that. I don't play. I don't care. Kid used to make everybody late. One day I told him, I said, God damn it, tomorrow morning you don't get up when you're supposed to, I'm going to pour cold water all over you. And I did. Sad part, he was awake and didn't think I'd do it. He was playing like he was sleeping. And I did it. He was pissed, but he never was late again. Oops, I got a kid playing Ghost. I'll be back in a minute. Damn 16-year-olds. What, you got them in the truck too?
At least he's not playing turtle.
Yeah. I really felt like biting her, but I was so good. I really have my shit together now. Yeah, maybe on the outside, it doesn't sound like your head's doing too good. You want to run around biting people. I bit a piece of a guy's ear off in a fight once, but he was about to kill me, so there was very little choice.
Slow down there, Mike Tyson.
Oh, I did long before him. This guy weighed more than me, was bigger than me, and had me in a bear hug that I felt like my back or ribs or something was going to go, and I reached down and bit his earlobe. Spit it out in his face. He dropped me, and I ran. I went right out the door, got my truck, drove off.
Did you tongue the hole?
No, man, I didn't do that. My son snuck out one night and fell asleep in the truck, so I shrink wrapped his truck so he couldn't get out.
That's hilarious.
Holy shit. My brother snuck out of the house. He used to go out his window. There was a palm
That
tree
is
right
fucking
up front,
funny.
and shimmy down the palm tree and go out and stay out till 4 in the morning. So my parents got this figured out. And one night he come in the house. They said it took him 5 minutes to get in the front door so it wouldn't make no noise. And as soon as he closed the door, they turned the light on him. So
Yeah, my older brother, used to sneak out the bedroom window, and I had to go to his girlfriend's house, and I had to cover for his ass. Because my mama was one of those people that would come and check if we're breathing every damn night.
yeah, my dad was like that. He said he opened my
Breathing? Wouldn't that be like a bonus if they weren't?
My dad said he walked in my brother's room. He opened my brother's bedroom door one night, and he didn't hear any breathing, so he turned the light up and the pillow lit up. So that's how they found out he was sneaking out. He put his fucking lamp underneath the blankets. It was like, holy shit. Long time ago. I don't know how he was always like the favorite.
I never did that. I never snuck out of no fucking place.
Me neither. I was actually pretty good.
Well, they didn't really give a fuck in the first place. But,
I was always home when I was supposed to be, like curfew, whatever. All right. If I wasn't going to be, I'd call, never snuck out. I don't know. But come to shit like that, I was always pretty good. When the kids did, I don't know who did it. Routine. I short cheated all their beds. That's way too much for 10 kids there, Stephen. Short cheating a bed is too much work for 10 kids. Yeah.
A lot of work.
Yeah, it is. It really is. Well,
I mean,
if you need to torture
out, my dad was like fucking.
If you need to torture your kids,
I mean, I went to this.
You ought to write a parenting book, Stephen.
Never mind.
Do what? Oh shit! We're out of time.
No, I had a story about the Muhammad Ali, the Joe Frazier Thriller in Manila fight.
Yeah.
It's on ABC. I think it was like 69 or 70 or something.
Yep.
But I had went out. I was like, what? No, it must have been later than that. Probably 72, 4, 73.
I don't remember. It was in the early 70s. I remember it.
Yeah.
It was at the time like the biggest sporting event coming up and all that.
I came home late and I'd been out drinking and I was like 13 or whatever, and I was fucked up. I was wasted. Even had got angel dusted accidentally.
Accidentally. Okay.
Well, I didn't know it. It was just weed, but it was laced. till afterwards. I said that gave me like prickly shit, pinpricks in my lungs. He goes, "Oh yeah, it's dusty." I'm like, well, fuck. What the fuck, man?
Nice. Accidentally. Like you accidentally got
So that
molested by your
explains it
gym
now.
coach. Nice. All right.
Yeah, so I come in, this fight's just getting started. My dad's watching, it's on, it's all, loud, got loud shit. I sit down in a chair, and I remember it starting, and that's all I remember. I don't remember nothing about the fucking thing. I was like just a fucking zombie sitting there.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That's a nice heartwarming family story there, man. It is. All right, so we're out of time, Matt. You got any last words?
Yeah, I go back and watch the Thriller in Manila, so I can remember what the fuck happened.
Yeah, I think Ali won.
I think Ali won.
Yeah, he did. He won. Yeah, he outboxed Frazier and ended up beating the hell out of him. But anyway, Nick, how about you? Do you really care about the Thriller of Manila anymore? I don't know.
Well, I remember it.
Yeah.
But last words is don't smoke weed laced with angel dust.
Yeah.
Because you'll be like Matt.
Yeah. This is what happened to Matt. Matt is actually a cautionary tale. He is. He's a cautionary tale. Jimmy Collins' last words is Antifa, quit breathing my air. Okay. Let's see. All right, so everybody's saying goodnight. See y'all, stay vigilant, be wary of surroundings at all times, and always remember it's amazing what you can do when you have no other choice. My name's Jerry. On behalf of Matty K and Nick Young, we bid you a fine evening. I want to thank everybody for watching and commenting and so forth. And we'll see you Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern, as always. It's very nice not to talk too much about politics tonight, even though now we know that every parent here likes torturing their children, and Steven should write a parenting book, especially put the shrink wrap shit in there. That was funny as hell. All right, I'll take